This session will cover employability skills and creating an impactful CV, getting you ready for university and the world beyond it. We're going to be thinking about what you can be doing to prepare yourself for university, providing you with information to create a relevant CV, and learning about networking and ways to find new opportunities. You may want to grab yourself something to make some notes on as you go, as we will take the time to reflect on your own skills and experience, as well as your aims and ambitions. So let's take a few moments to think about what you think would be important to an employer. This could be related to finding work experience or a part-time job. You might be thinking ahead to the future and thinking about that dream job that you might have in mind. What do you think might impress them or make them consider hiring you? Just pause the video now and take a few moments here to have a think and jot down a few ideas. Some of you might have come up with some of these buzzwords listed here. We will refer to these as transferable skills. They aren't limited to what's on the screen, but these are some of the key skills that we would expect employers to be looking for, especially within some part-time positions, but likewise they would be relatable to graduate level positions too. Commercial awareness is demonstrating an understanding of the sector or your area of interest. For example, if you are looking for a career in healthcare, you have an understanding of the NHS and current issues surrounding it. Likewise, if you are looking into the sport industry, you may be aware of areas of success in the field you wish to get into, but also understanding what doesn't work as well as what works well. Even if you don't have experience in these areas, you can research and demonstrate a strong knowledge of the industry. Resilience is a really crucial skill to develop and an important part of learning and personal growth. We may not always get the first job that we apply for, and we could apply for many. Resilience is about determination and being able to use failure or negativity as a constructive learning process, and to keep carrying on and being positive. It's about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and carrying on going. And any work experience is really valuable, whether that's shadowing someone, doing some voluntary work, or part-time experience. What's even more important is having relevant work experience. If you aren't able to get any relevant work experience in the exact relevant area for you, try to gain some in the sector you wish to go into, as this will help develop that area of commercial awareness that we touched upon. So listed here are just 5 reasons why gaining work experience will benefit you and also impress an employer. For you, personally, it is a platform for you to develop yourself and your transferable skills, as discussed on our previous slide. It can provide you with insight into the way a company may operate and knowledge beyond your research, and it can provide you with excellent networking opportunities. Meeting new people, asking lots of questions, and learning more about the area you would like to work in. This can be done via virtual work experience too, and you can also look at networking online via relevant job sites such as LinkedIn. Perhaps most importantly, a big part of undertaking work experience gives you time to reflect on whether you enjoyed it. It can help you to understand if it's the right place for you and identify what types of skills you'll be using. You may reflect that it's not what you expected, and perhaps you may wish to adjust your career goals, or it may confirm your choices. We can next look at how you can enhance your CV and really utilize your time ahead of your next step in life. Things that you can look into are getting a part-time job, and this could be anything. Although it may not be related to your long-term career goal, it will still allow you to expand your transferable skills, particularly around things such as customer service, teamwork, and communication, skills that are vital for all positions. Volunteering is a fantastic way to gain transferable skills, as well as a great way to give back to local communities. It might be that there aren't that many jobs available at the moment, but volunteering or unpaid placements may be available to help support businesses, as well as allow you to gain useful work experience. There are lots of opportunities available to you, but may come in lots of different guises, not as you might have first thought. A great website to check out is doit.org, and it allows you to focus on skills you want to work on or a cause close to your heart that you want to support. And this will demonstrate certain skills and qualities to future employers. Fundraising can be similar to volunteering and can be a fantastic way to help support a good cause. It can also help you to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and it can also be a way to meet new people from a different area. It can also allow you to stretch yourself and begin to use skills such as marketing, organisation, project management, and even leadership if you are driving the fundraising activity yourself. It also looks great in the achievement interest section on a CV and can be talked about on your personal statement for your university application. Online courses are also an area that you might like to delve into and looking at how to learn more about your career or developing skills that will be useful for it. There are a wide range of free online courses available on platforms such as FutureLearn and LinkedIn Learning, where you can complete courses. These can range from Microsoft Office skills to learning about how to write a screenplay. These can take place over a short number of hours, over a few weeks, or longer term, so you can fit these around you. A lot of resource and employers are moving online, especially given the current circumstances. This includes online interviews and in some cases online work experience. This provides the opportunity for you to advance your digital skills and be resilient, working on your adaptability and resilience and looking to the future of employability. So how do you make yourself more hireable through your online presence? There are lots of ways to put yourself out there and make yourself more hireable. We have covered gained relevant experience and skills to make yourself more employable. We also have guidance on how to develop your CV, so you can watch the video and look at tailoring your CV and impressing employers at the application stage. In addition to a CV, you may wish to write a covering letter when applying for jobs. In addition to this, it's also really important to think about your marketing outputs and your presence online. So let's start with social media. You may already have some personal social media accounts such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, etc. But what I'd like you to consider is, if I did a search for your name, what would come up? You may want to look into this. Also consider if you would like to make your profiles private. Consider the content that is public and what the public are able to see. What might employers be able to see about you if they were to search the internet? Have a think about what your photos might project, what your comments might show, what material you might want people to see that you are sharing. It will shape an employer's thoughts of you. Does what you're sharing project what you want to a future employer? Should some of your social media be private? Have a think about it and act accordingly. Have you got any other platforms in which you share your work? Do you have an online portfolio or a blog evidencing the type of work you've created? Check that it is up to date and appropriate. Links to this could be shared on your CV if you wanted. If you're contacting organisations that you're interested in, you could explore opportunities before they have been advertised. This could show you being proactive. Ensure that your emails are polite, courteous and professional. This is the first impression that you're making. You can always follow this up with a polite and friendly phone call if you don't hear back. It shows enthusiasm and demonstrates your communication skills. We mentioned networking previously and how work experience and volunteering can help with this, but we are going to delve into that a little deeper next. So you may already have existing networks, and you can look at utilising your network as well as adding to it. Networking can be a bit of a scary term, but it's not always about talking to strangers. It's about understanding where you have links and how you can make new links. There are so many people that you could have a chat with to find suitable opportunities, so you can start by making a list of people that you know. You can see some have been highlighted. Start with your immediate family. This could be your partner, your parents, or your siblings. Then you could move into your extended family, uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents, nephews, nieces. Then you could look into the extended family of your immediate family. This could be your in-laws and their relatives, siblings, partners, etc. Think about friends and acquaintances. This could be social or it could be through sporting and leisure activities. Think about your educational background, teachers and staff in school or college classmates. Your local community might be worth exploring, talking to neighbours or local community groups. Then there are other areas, perhaps in jobs that you have, such as employers, customers and suppliers, past and present, trade or professional bodies, professional advisors, accountants, lawyers, stockbrokers, doctors. You can look at contacting these people via different methods. One great way is to follow people on LinkedIn. There are people on there offering to mentor people. Have a little research into your area of interest and follow people in these areas via a professional platform and reach out to them. You could also look to attend conferences, seminars, lectures, forums, networking events, workshops, breakfast meetings, working lunches. These could be on offer in a job where you are currently in, local group or charities, or maybe we're searching for these events online. There are a lot of virtual events currently running online. Online networking is a key consideration. Have you thought about setting up a LinkedIn profile? If you already have one, are you using it wisely? LinkedIn is essentially an online CV and helps you market yourself. As mentioned, it also allows you to message people from different organisations, providing an online network. You must remember that it is a professional site and it shouldn't be used in the same way as Facebook. LinkedIn has lots of information for students when setting up a profile, and they provide guidance for students when you're setting up that profile. This covers all different age groups no matter where you are on your student journey. Another great resource for you is the Prospects website, as listed up the top right corner. The website provides excellent careers advice, and you can look up careers and it can give you guidance of the qualifications that you need or help you with advice on a career pathway. Alternatively, you can start with where you are at right now and it can help you find a pathway. There's a great quiz you can take and it asks you about skills and interests and then suggests careers that you might like or areas of work that might match some of those skill areas. It also has additional resources for CVs and cover letters for you to look into further. So there's plenty there for you to be looking into and thinking about. Should you wish to contact us at BCU regarding anything relating to higher education, then there are some contact points available for you here. You may want to check out our Instagram and Twitter pages, which give information about applying to university, writing personal statements, and some information about courses and university life. Thank you for joining us, and there is another video available on our resource hub regarding CV writing, should you like to start getting on with that.